Bowls. A sport for everybody. Anywhere, anytime, it gets under your skin. You live it, breathe it. It's togetherness, family, friends, new and old, through the good times and the not so good, triumph or despair, whatever the weather. It's our Saturdays, nights after work. It makes us feel better, puts a spring in our steps, a smile on our faces. From the local park to an England shirt, some things never change. The moment we live for, that one last roll.
Dad.
Mum, can we chat about releasing some equity from the house?
Don't roll your eyes.
You deserve it. Do all the things that you said you'd do.
But never have.
You've put so much into this home.
I think.
It's time you take a little back out.
With Aviva Equity Release, you can borrow money against your home while safeguarding a proportion for your family's inheritance. Call free 0808 239 9000 today and see if Equity Release is right for you.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Victoria Park in Royal Leamington Spa for the Aviva National Championships, where we have an absolute corker of a match for you live on Bowls TV. 4 months ago, there were 4,271 people all dreaming of a spot in this, the coveted men's singles final. 62 people qualified for the national finals and now just 2 remain. J.Walker from Devon and H.Goodwin from Kent. Sian Honour joins me again for this one, and we're really excited, aren't we, Sian?
Yeah, absolutely. Love the dramatic introduction. Josh, I think that is an incredible number of people that entered this men's singles competition, and what a final it is. I mean, on paper, you might have picked these two out to be reaching the later stages, but you never quite know how it's going to unfold, but this promises to be a really, really scintillating match.
Oh, absolutely, and you can always rely on me to be dramatic, so don't worry about that. No, and as you say, the field was so strong this year, littered with international players and top quality players, that you could have picked anyone, but actually I think these two would certainly be on most people's lists, wouldn't they, to be in this spot right now?
Yeah, 2 players right at the top of their games, both on the indoor circuit and outdoors, very accomplished singles players. H.Goodwin, 22 men's champion of champions winner. We know what J.Walker's capable of. He obviously won the World Indoor Singles in 2023. These two, interestingly, actually played each other indoors last year. So they played each other in the quarterfinals, and it was Harry that emerged victorious on that occasion. But we're very much looking forward to how this unfolds.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm sure people tuning in at home are looking forward to this one as well. Everybody's got their favourite, got their person they're supporting, but we just want a good final, don't we? Lots of people here as well watching this one, and we have the Amy Rose and the White Rose finals going on next door as well.
Interesting here that J.Walker is now representing Devon, but he is actually from Northamptonshire. That's where he was born, grew up, started his bowls career, and H.Goodwin is representing Kent, but he is actually from Devon. So there might be some shared allegiances from the spectators.
Yeah,
here.
maybe. Do we address the elephant in the room of the Kent Massive going on right now?
Yeah, we are all from the Appleyard Club. When I say we are all, so we've got Harry obviously out there on centre stage, but us two Muppets behind the scene are also Appleyard bowlers as well. But we will be
Poor Jamie.
Impartial, of course.
Of course we
and
will.
We just want to see a good game of bowls.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's something that we can expect from these two. A fantastic game, an entertaining game, all the shots, all the drama. Maybe I won't be the most dramatic thing today.
Well, these two are two of the most laid-back men you could ever wish to come across.
Yeah, annoyingly so sometimes.
Yeah.
No, very fortunate to play alongside Harry for a number of years now, and he's irritatingly chilled sometimes.
Well, Jamie's exactly the same.
Well, it was a strong start from Harry, and it looks like another good one here as well.
Yeah, backing up a really strong opening bowl with a good second.
Harry also won the indoor national singles title 2 years ago as well, so looking to add the outdoor one to his indoor title from 2 years ago for sure.
Yeah, that's right. Good
Oh,
here
well
from
played,
Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah, just nestling in nicely there. J.Walker,
You're just holding one,
national
Harry.
singles title outdoors in 2017. Also won the two-wood and the Champion of Champions. So there's a lot of titles between them. J.Walker's obviously been present on the international stage over the last few years. Commonwealth Games silver medalist with Sam Tolchard in the pairs in 22 on these greens. And he also got a triples World Championships bronze last year. So there's a lot of experience here.
Yeah, absolutely. And both used to playing in this level of match as well, and with lots of people watching and TV cameras on them, so hopefully that won't faze them at all today. Oh, an early change of hand for Harry. And again, they've both played on this rink yesterday, didn't they? They both featured on our TVs yesterday, so they know the rink.
Yeah, I just fancy yours. It's close, but I just fancy yours.
So our marker Colin there just indicating it's close, but he just slightly fancies Harry's lying shot. Jamie also changing sides. They'll be in the area.
Yeah, just looking to punch his bow here. Played it really well. Has it gone too far?
The one to Harry, I would think. Yep. One to Harry, a chance for a two. Yeah, I think he's done it.
Yep, as you'd expect.
Yep.
2, Jamie. Thank you.
Well, even the first end featured it all, didn't it? Two really good opening bowls from Harry. A good draw with his third bowl by Jamie, and then a good attacking shot with his last, and then Harry drawing shot to the replaced Jack. So
First end, 2 shots to Kent.
And these two players, like we touched on earlier, they've played each other, but they also know each other very well, will know each other's games and know what to expect.
Yep, and that's part and parcel of playing at the top of the sport. You spend time with people and international events and get to know each other's style of play.
Good opening bowls there. A chance for Harry now. All 3 of his own bowls there that you can sort of land into and shuffle off, for want of a better word. He does just get down to Jamie's bowl. Could play the forehand and try and move the Jack, but I'm not sure he will.
Second end, it's not really necessary, is it?
No. Just try and increase slightly. You can angle off any of these and
Depends
get
how
shot.
fat he hits it.
4 good bowls, well, 7 good bowls there altogether. Jamie that lies.
This is good.
Well played, Jamie. Well played. Almost looked as if he might have thought he was a touch heavy with the way he delivered the bowl and the arm went out, but
2, Harry. Thank you.
I think he played it slightly flatter and his weight was perfect.
2 shots to Devon.
it's been another fantastic day here at Leamington Spa. Day 3,
Okay,
our
Jamie.
first Super Saturday. And obviously 3 great matches that have been streamed live on Bowls TV.
Just in the distance and the rest of A Green, we've got the finals of the Amy Rose Bowl. which is Kent against Lincolnshire, and the White Rose Trophy, which sees Hampshire take on Warwickshire. They've played around 6 ends so far, so we'll keep you updated as they progress.
Really good, mate.
As we said, we're on day 3 of these national finals, the Aviva National
You've got
Finals.
1 yard.
Bowls England Championships brought to you in partnership with
His
Aviva
last ball
Equity
is 2.5
Release, with over
feet.
25 years of equity release experience. The partnership has seen the integration of Aviva at all levels of our sport, from elite teams to grassroots clubs. Aviva is our principal partner of the national finals, as well as the Bowls England national teams and grassroots and community initiatives, Bowls Bash and Bowls Big Weekend. So we're really thankful for them, for their support of these championships. 18 days of live coverage as well brought to you, all thanks to Aviva.
James just having a little think about what side he wants to play this off of. This front bowls are...
Yeah, just navigating this bowl, isn't it?
Yeah, they would look unpleasant.
It's one of those you possibly see Harry switch here. Those front 3 bowls are probably possibly just forcing him to switch. Doesn't want to be turning them up. He's got his own bowl just on the wing.
Yeah, he's got a bit more space down the backhand. He's played this well.
Played it well, yeah.
Yeah.
Just dives, doesn't it?
He's just done enough. I mean,
He
good
looked
end from Harry.
really clear over the bowl, didn't he? And it just dives into it. Yeah, he does make the 3.
Match score, Devon 2, Kent 5.
Another decent start from Harry there. Both of these players, for those people that like to know, playing with the Taylor Ace Bowls. Both Team Taylor players as well, so sponsored by Taylor Bowls. Which is a sign of their quality.
18 inches. All right. Is your hamstring gone? It's very close. I think I fancy yours, but I think it's very close. I think I fancy yours.
Well, we can hear there our marker Colin thinks it's close but slightly fancies Harry's.
Jamie's back bowl has just dropped in.
No, it's still,
I think it's still.
still close between the others. You're here.
With the loosest end we've had so far here, Sean, isn't it?
Yeah, and by other people's standards, it's not loose at all, is it?
No. Probably Harry's last bowl there is not necessarily helping Jamie because he was really close to that sort of line with his last bowl and that really close to where that's finished, so
Yeah, it's going
look to come under it.
Yeah, force him to play a braver line. It's very close here.
Done. Well, don't think that's probably changed what they were looking at. It's close between the other two bowls, so
You want that one in?
Yes.
All right.
well, it's just the two bowls that they're measuring between, so Colin will have a go with the measure.
Just one. Thank you.
Quite comfortably in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One
Deceiving
yellow.
though. How many times have we asked for measures and they come on and they're not even close and you think, oh dear. We've all been there.
So Harry extends his lead 6-2.
It's interesting because it's 6-2, but there's nothing in the game, is there really, in the way that the heads sit? It's only 4 shots, but actually, the way the game has gone so far, you think it's all square.
Yeah, I think
Harry's
Harry's
just scored a couple of times as opposed to.
the 3 that Harry got has made the difference in the scoreline, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go there.
You're 2 down, Jamie.
Both in good spots for Jamie there. I think Harry won't mind getting to those bowls. Make them his target. I think just past. That was probably very deliberate.
Played it well. It's exactly where the jack's going.
Very close here.
Needs to hurry now. Well
Oh,
played,
well
Jamie
played,
Walker. That is a brilliant bowl.
Yeah, we look at that again all the way. Looks good.
Harry's bowl just meant that he had to play more of a drawing weight. Really good.
And I wonder whether that's something we might see quite a lot of today, the conversion shots or the sort of the second two bowls. Saving shots, because both of these players probably more naturally back-end players in the way that they play. Obviously both good singles players, but I would imagine the majority of the games they play, they're back-end and skipping, so they've got all the shots in their locker and actually under pressure can draw the shot or can play conversion shots, so we might see a lot of that today, sort of turnarounds with the third and fourth bowl.
Definitely, and it's a major strength for both these players.
Very good, buddy.
Jamie just using that wing bow of Harry's, getting back in towards the centre of the rink. Could be two.
Umpire.
Just the
One,
one.
Harry. Jamie, sorry, beg your pardon.
One shot to Jamie. Six 6-3 after 5 ends. Close game as to be expected.
Just a quarter of a mat to you. Lovely, thank you. Match score, Devon 3, Kent 6.
Good start here from Jamie.
A cracking opening bowl.
See, we touched on it in our singles match this morning, but it just makes the world of difference, isn't it? If you can get your opening bowl or two flowing well, and you're playing well with the first two, it really does help. Allows you to dominate the ends a bit more, and you dictate the way of play as well. Let's bring it too far with this one. Well, it's a good bowl. It's given Harry a little bit more room, but not an easy shot.
Just half a bowl wide of getting back to it there.
Yeah.
2
Probably
Jamie,
set
yeah.
himself a bit of more of a target now, hasn't
Your
he?
shortest bowl is Jack High.
You can see that's what they can see from the map there. I'd be surprised if Harry sort of looks for this a bit more now.
Yeah,
Gets his own bowl into
very
it.
inviting. Jamie just looking to change the shape of this slightly.
Very close to it as well. Well played, Jamie. It's slightly unfortunate to finish with the jack that far away from his bowls, but
He's made it harder down the backhand.
it's one of the, whether Harry's confident in drawing that, or do you have a go. You play forehand, you put the jack into the ditch. If you hit the green bowls, or however colour we're going to decide that those bowls are, you're going to remove at least 2 of them, you'd think, wouldn't you?
What you're saying, I mean, he's 3 down. I think he would be drawing here,
think?
but you know more than I.
What?
Who's your playing buddy? Come on, what's he going to do?
It depends. I've seen him play games where he doesn't play pace at all, and then other games where he's really confident that he gets a runner in early doors and he plays them throughout. So you've called it right, I think, on the draw.
Very close.
Doesn't want to get any
Needs to-
gaps. Well, possibly
Third.
third with that, I
Yeah,
think.
I'm going to say third. That answer was so diplomatic, Josh. Just sat completely on the fence there, covered all bases.
Sat right on that
Shouldn't
fence. And it's a confidence thing, isn't it? It shows how he's playing, how he's feeling if he elected to draw that, because I'm not saying the draw was the right or the wrong shot, but there's other people there that might have thought, you know what, if I'm on target there, I can put the jack in the ditch, or I can remove probably all 3 of the bowls. So just a pure confidence thing, I think, and how you're feeling. And he's got the same choice now, really. I'd say he could just try and draw the shot, or plays with a bit of pace, catches his own bowl. He's going to remove a couple of Jamie's bowls, and if he's just past his own bowl, he might have the jack. So
I feel like now he might play a little bit. I don't think he'll go big.
no.
Be highly unlikely to lose his bowl playing any sort of pace down there. Feel
Wouldn't
like it's
have
locked
thought
in
so,
a bit.
no. You'd think it's going to remove at least 2 of Jamie's bowls. But he's only got to make a very small adjustment and he draws the shot, so the adjustment, or is it just over?
I think he gave it a chance for that
Yeah.
extra fraction of pace, which I think was right.
2, Harry. Thank you. Just half a mat, Jamie. Lovely, thank you.
And we're really lucky to bring you these 18 days of streaming, but actually we have lots of sponsors on board and lots of partners on board. We've obviously Aviva is the principal sponsor of Bowls England, but we also have Riviera Travel, the official travel tours and cruises partner of Bowls England. If you'd like to find out more about any of their packages, you can visit rivieratravel.co.uk. We also have the Friends of English Bowling, who support the sport in many ways. ACIT as well. See the official apparel partner of Bowls England, and they have a stand with us here in these championships where you can get lots of items of clothing.
I'm making 8-6 at 8 ends. Well, we've got 6 ends, and I've got scores on 8 ends.
J.Walker really finding his range here. And he's pretty relentless once he gets going with these first 2 bowls.
Yeah, it's not something you want to do, is allow Jamie to settle, is it?
No, absolutely not. Just a little bit of discussion, we can hear it with the
last bowl here is
marker.
12 inches behind the jack. Yes, it's second. Yeah, sorry. Close measure. Beg your pardon, 5-6. Thank you.
We're all in agreement of the score now.
Well, it's always good to check, isn't it?
Get there in the end. Shot hasn't really changed for Harry here. He'll be just trying to get his own bowl turning or just underneath it.
Run up now! Run!
Very good again from Jamie. Added another.
Say if it was a measure before, that one looks fractionally closer, so be 2 and a measure now.
Match score, 5 shots to Devon, 6 to Kent.
Change of hand from Harry here. See what he's up to. To be in the area.
He's ever so close here, Josh. Just needs to hold on. Oh, that is
unlucky.
Unfortunate.
That's desperately unlucky. Got rid of the measure.
So Harry, thank you.
2 and a look before.
That bowl was always struggling to hold on with that kind of pace.
Oh, a turnaround there. 6-2 to 8-6.
Yep, Jamie's on the last 3 ends and upped it in terms of the first 2
I'd
bowls.
say first 2 bowls definitely have improved, haven't they?
Making a huge
Back
difference
end
at the
back
moment.
to you a bit more. Lovely, thank you. Yeah.
And Harry knows that as well. Speaking to him before the match, And he just sort of said whoever gets there first is going to win. So he knows how on this rink.
I love how simple Harry keeps it, and it's such a simple game.
We overcomplicate it, but he is right. Whoever gets there first is going to make it really hard for the other person, because we know that sort of shots play on this rink is not easy. So slightly missed the line there, Harry. I think his pace was okay.
14 inches.
Even though nobody's sort of really nailed that jack yet, Jamie's are in a better position for him, aren't they? Just past the jack. Looks to be similar here.
Yep, good grouping.
Yeah.
Fraction wider needed for Harry, I think. I think his pace was okay. Yep, looks to be a little bit wider.
It's good
Pretty
here.
Good.
Yeah, it's the
Well
winner.
played, Harry. Plays it really well. Not sure we'll see anything overly different from Jamie here. Probably just try and draw the shot. Has obviously got the bowls past the jack, but I'm not sure he'll be looking at that. Just draws the shot, tries to repeat his last delivery with fraction less pace. Very close.
Yeah, good effort. Really good effort.
Yeah, I mean, 4 very, very, very consistent bowls there.
Yep. Now, Harry, can you add another? I love the facial expressions. It's quite animated, isn't he?
Yes. Yes. And don't ask me what any of them mean, because I'm not sure anybody knows.
I think they're similar for every bow, actually. I don't think they're... don't think you can read into them.
So don't ask him what they mean either, because he also won't know. Well,
One
take
yellow.
the one and run there, I think, for
One
Harry.
yellow, thank you.
Stops that run of 3 ends from Jamie there, doesn't it? See the Amy Rose and the White Rose competitions taking place alongside us on A Green this afternoon.
Yep, Kent currently
you.
leading over Lincolnshire in the Amy Rose Bowl final, 14-9 as it stands. And Hampshire are just edging the lead over Warwickshire, 10-7 after 11 ends.
So all to play for in both of those games. So we crowned our women's fours champions earlier this afternoon as well, and they will now go on to represent England in the British Isles Championships next year. So well done to them.
Yeah, really strong performance from Warwickshire.
See, we spoke about it a little bit during that fours match as well, but you've got the added little nugget on this match that not only are you national champion and not only will you represent England at the British Isles Championships, but actually you're qualified to represent England in the World Champion of Champions
Yeah, that is
next
a
year as well.
massive Brucey bonus, isn't it?
Absolutely.
12-inch gap.
Some quite glamorous locations for those events.
Yes. The World Champion of Champions in New Zealand later this year. Harry, just you want to step in here, capitalise on that. Rare miss by Jamie. Really try and add the pressure and draw the shot. I think he has.
Just like this.
Yeah, that
Well
will do
done, Harry.
it. That will do it.
Of course, last year's men's national singles champion was Lewis King, someone you're fairly familiar with.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
an
I know the guy.
Appleyard bowler as well. I mean, you've got a little stat for us, haven't you?
Oh, I do. Oh, well, great little introduction there for it. So we've been fed some information here that the last title, it's been done once in the history of the competition that the same club has retained the title. So if Harry was to win this and retain the title, the last time that was done was in 1925 and 1926 when Robert Jack and H.P.Walker from Plymouth in Devon retained the title. So nearly to the year 100 years later, 99 years later, Harry could not make history but repeat history alongside Lewis last year, also from the Appleyard Club.
And when you think how many games these players have to win to get through to a national final, particularly in the men's events,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not sure how many rounds it is, but it's a lot, isn't it?
It's a lot,
14
that's for sure.
for a win, is it? 13, 14? Or is it even more than that?
I think I'm just trying to do a little bit of maths in my head, trying to work out roughly.
I can hear
It's
the
hurting.
cogs, yeah.
Certainly from Kent, obviously being one of the larger, well, both of these from Devon and Kent, I think this will probably be their 14th match.
Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a
Yeah, it
hell of a
looked
lot of
similar, didn't it?
games
Just went-
Yeah.
to win back
absolutely.
to back on a run.
Yeah.
And Devon will be similar. Oh, this is close. This
Very
is really close.
Oh, well played, Jamie. Well played.
You played that so well.
A great switch there, wasn't it? Look at that again. Switches over.
One blue, thank
Plays
you.
it really well.
Yeah, just catching the jack before Harry's bowl. And his own bowl coming through as well to secure one.
Yeah, great bowl there.
Yeah, okay, Jamie.
Another little stat just being fed here as well, that actually in terms of entrance in the competition, obviously we said that at the start of the year there was 4,271 people dreaming of a spot in this final, but actually in the list of people from each county, Devon is fourth on the list with 241 entries in the singles, and Kent actually tops the list at 299 entries in the singles, so quite fitting for these two to be playing each other, with Hampshire and Surrey taking up the second and third spot between them. Yeah, well played.
Half a bowl short of Jack Eye.
The good switch here, just over the top possibly. You sort of wonder in this game, the players, that they feel, does anything feel safe? When you're Harry and you're holding, you think, oh, Jamie's bowling, he's probably going to get it, or Harry's probably going to get it.
You must be expecting, with every bowl that you pick up, you must be expecting that you're going to have to change it back.
You're going to play another.
Yeah.
You're going to have to play another.
I'm going to be down, so I need to turn it round again. But that doesn't faze them. You know, they are at their peak, both of them. They're playing so well. This is their stage. They're relaxed out there. They're used to this environment. They're used to the pressure. They'll both be enjoying this.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And actually, they're both great ambassadors for our sport as well, aren't they?
They really
out
are.
There,
yep.
Top of the game.
And I think it's interesting that they're at the top of the game, team-wise and singles-wise, both indoor and outdoor, because it doesn't always follow, does it?
No, you're right. Some people sort of really dominant on the indoor circuit, but that doesn't quite translate through to the outdoor game, and some the other way around. But actually, you're right. These two are just quality players, aren't they? Indoors and out, all surfaces. Team games and singles.
Not fair, is it?
Nope. They leave something for the rest of us, really, don't they? Underside, but
yeah, not quite right line-wise for Harry there. Pace is decent.
Not finished in the worst position probably, but I don't know whether or not he was trying to just draw. I wonder whether he might have been looking more to change that or cover slightly.
Probably looking to turn his own bowl
Possibly
through.
just underplayed the pace. If he had that flatter line, he might have just forgot to add the bit of pace to turn his bowls. Right on the inside of the mat here, so sort of very deliberately positioned himself on the mat.
Yep, gone quick.
It's close.
It's
just
going
gonna
now,
move.
gonna get one.
Might still be 2 down by removing his other bowl as well.
Yes.
It's unlucky. A lot more space to add for the third now for Harry. Yep, confirmed there by our marker. It is 2 shots. Has.
Yep.
Didn't waste any energy in that ad.
Thank you, Jane.
But job done.
A real close game, as to be expected. 2 great champions in action. Speaking of champions, don't forget that we have our champions dinner. The Bowls England Champions Dinner,
Harry.
a night reflecting and celebrating on the Aviva National Finals winners. It takes place in Coventry on Saturday the 23rd of November, so tickets will be on sale soon, where we can all celebrate this year's national champions. I'm sure both of these two will be hoping to featuring that evening.
I think Harry will be in warmer climes, Josh.
This is a true story. Yes, he will. Harry and his partner Imogen setting sail for Australia at the end of this outdoor season. Not
Devon,
playing indoors
9,
next year in this country, and Harry's been offered the opportunity to bowl out in Australia for 7 months, and why not?
Yeah, very exciting. What an opportunity. Can't turn those down. And Jamie Walker also will be travelling to Australia to appear in the BPL, big tournament down under. A number of other players as well, Catherine Rednall, Nikki Brett.
Yeah. Played
This
here,
is good, Harry.
Well played.
Yeah, nicely
Well
done.
played. No, it's great to have the representation
One down,
over there.
Jamie.
The bowls in Australia is such a huge sport, isn't it? And for our players to be breaking through and participating in that shows the talent that we have on offer.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Jamie's turn for some interesting facial expressions there.
Just a slight bit of frustration there.
The last bowl, your last bowl is 14 inches. Just the one down, yes.
I thought it was going to say 14.5 inches then, which
I
would
think
have
he
been
was, yeah.
very, very specific indeed.
When people say that, they say, oh, 14 and a half, I always want to get a tape measure out and go,
Well, that
really?
half could make all the difference,
Yeah.
Josh. This is
Great
good.
effort here from
Great
Jamie.
correction.
Oh,
Well played.
That's great stuff again, makes the correction of those. See, if that was 14.5 inches, it would be Jack Eye, wouldn't it? And it's just a half an inch short of Jack Eye. Well played.
Sorry?
Be a very, very similar bowl
Okay, mate, yep.
for Harry here. Just needs to run over. I think he might have just got away with that.
Yeah, I think he might have sneaked it. You see, just getting the edge off of Jamie's 2-foot short bowl. Sliding in.
It's always difficult when you sort of get a shot like that because he was obviously very close in the area, but the touch off the front bowl has just helped him get shot. I'm not sure if he would have got shot without it.
Players are going to have
just
a
bending
comfort
too
break
quick.
after this end.
Certainly looks like Harry's from here.
Just slightly under, wasn't far away.
One yellow.
Well, looks like both players are just going to take a quick comfort break now. We'll just look at some of the action there that's taking place in the Amy Rose and the White Rose competitions. And you, of course, can keep up to date with all of the action here across all 18 days of these Aviva National Championships. There's live scoring across all matches, and you can scan that QR code that's on your screen, or you can visit the Bowls England website or the Bowls England social media channels, which are available at Bowls England. 18 days of live scoring and results, all there for you. And these 18 days are in no small part thanks to Aviva, who are the principal sponsor for Bowls England.
Wanted to go as well.
Aviva are involved in all levels of our sport, from the elite teams to the grassroots clubs, and they're the principal partner of the Bowls England national finals, as well as our international teams and our community initiatives. If you'd like to find out a little bit more about Aviva, you can scan that QR code that's on your screen, or visit www.aviva.co.uk /equity release. Some great shots there of some of the action taking place. Lots of people in the stands showing their support. And it's good to have those team matches taking place alongside singles as well. Shows all the different formats of our sport. Coming up shortly after these championships finish, we have the European Championships taking place. This year they're taking place in Scotland, and our team will kickstart their campaign on the 2nd of September, and then concluding proceedings and hopefully taking the title on the 8th of September. You can keep up to date with all of the action from that if you follow Bowls England on all of social media channels. We'll have plenty of fantastic action in those European Championships. But back with this game now. Both players have returned. 11-9 is the score in the favour of H.Goodwin from Kent. But I'm sure J.Walker will be wanting to change that.
Just a little update on the Tony Alcock Trophy final, which is the over 60s mixed 2-4s, which is currently taking place on B Green. Felixstowe and Suffolk are 13-4 up over Welford on Avon after 10 ends.
That's another great competition, isn't it, that one? Showcasing all ages of our sport here today. Oh, good stuff from Harry here. Just puts the jack slightly closer to Jamie's bowl.
12 inches past jack high. Shot bowl is 3/4 of a bowl short of jack high.
How short are those bowls?
Well, Harry having to think about this one. Wonder whether we'll see him possibly switch to the forehand as well. Almost play Jamie's shot first. If Jamie pulls that jack around the corner, it could be 2 shots.
Yep.
Harry does it first. Stays with it, it could be 2 to himself if he can just sort of get top side of the jack around the corner.
Yeah, it's a sensible choice. Holding a good one.
Well, another face there. Oh, another chance for Jamie here. Tucks that jack round the corner. Just turns Harry's bowl. He'll be happy with Eva. Very close, just not quite. Yes, he has.
Got it. Came
Well
down
played.
very late, didn't it?
Looked like it was just going to get past it. We see that again right at the
2
last
down,
minute.
Harry.
Just moves for the jack. Well played, Jamie. Harry's bowl just past the jack there is probably looking better for him now, so he'll just try and draw the shot, but he does happen to just reach. He has a bowl waiting. Good try. Good try. Just slightly over the top. It might be Jamie's turn for a 3 here.
Yeah, could be the 4th 3 we've seen in this match.
Two of our women's 4s runners up there proudly sporting their medals in the crowd.
Yeah, quite right too.
Yeah, so they should be proud.
Too blue,
Well,
Jamie.
It wasn't an easy ad, but possibly a bit of a let-off for Harry there. You'd probably expect that to be a 3. 2 shots to Jamie Walker.
Back end to you a fraction. Lovely, thank you.
Yeah, very good again from Jamie. Great opening vault.
And many of them, hasn't he? Both players. Finding that first bowl quite consistently.
Just the one, Harry. Your short bowl is 8 inches short of jack eye.
Well, not a huge correction needed from Harry. It's a fraction more pace.
And he's just putting up slightly.
Yeah.
Why is it that bowls like that can be like a magnet?
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
So many bowls sort of into a clump, don't you, sometimes? Harry just got to make the adjustment here. Almost Jamie's bowl that's just past the jack. If he can draw to that, just drops inside that bowl. Gives himself a real good chance with the next one. Of course, the way the hand plays, you can just draw the shot as well. Settle with that, I reckon.
Just needs to hold now.
Almost looks as though it's sort of being sucked into there, doesn't it? All the bowls just finishing in that same spot. Sometimes it's a sign of the players just trying to go that little bit wider.
You go that bit wider, you of course need a little bit of extra pace as well,
Yeah.
don't you?
It's like another one getting into the pack, I think. This is probably one of those situations, and we'll probably call this completely wrong, but about knowing when to and when not to. And I think this is one of those 11-all, you're one down, just try and draw the shot.
Yeah, he'll be trying to draw the shot.
You could possibly look at trying to get some sort of angle off
I
of the
wonder
grey
whether he'll
bowls.
go on the backhand and try and turn his in. He's not,
Yeah.
but that is another option. Maybe if the hand is a little bit kinder, that would be more appealing.
But you wouldn't be wrong in playing something there that to potentially try and move Jamie's bowl to score a multiple, but it's just knowing when, isn't it, sometimes?
Go on,
Stick and
Jamie,
twist.
thank you.
Yeah, and look at it back position. Harry had nothing.
No.
He had to draw. But yeah, you're right. It's you weigh up the options, don't you? And it's the risk and reward, isn't it?
Sure, there would have been plenty of players that might have played something different, and they'd be right to do so.
Well, I always think it's what you see. That's always going to be the right thing. If you see it and you feel confident to play it, then you've got to back yourself to get it.
Which is the beauty of singles. Sometimes you can do that, can't you? You can play your game your way. Sometimes in the team game, as much as someone may have a preferred shot or a certain way of playing, you do have to play as a team. Slightly looser start from Jamie there, so Harry will want to capitalise on that. As it's a better start.
Gap of 8 inches.
Harry's good again.
Yeah, well played, Harry. Sits quite nicely for Jamie there, I'd have thought, the way his bowls just slightly
10
short of
inches
Jack
short
High.
of Jack High.
From the mat, I would imagine that probably looks quite inviting now, doesn't it? To just draw up through it, make sure you're home.
Yeah, that channel looks good.
Yeah,
He's coming well.
this is the one.
Yeah, this is a great bowl. He's got the jack all the way.
Just the jack. Well played, Jamie. Well played.
And indeed for future
Again,
days,
he's played that with such good pace, hasn't he?
Yeah, had the option to lock onto either of Harry's bowls. Didn't need it. Got the jack clean. Turns it right round the corner.
pick up tickets here, of course,
That
until
well played.
6:30.
Very good bowl.
And then online before midnight to get that advance prize.
The good thing for Harry here is he's got 2 bowls at this. So
It's close.
close,
He's
he
got
misses
the bowl.
his own.
Oh,
Harry,
wow.
what a great try.
I think you might be there a while, Jamie, picking up leaves.
Be an endless job, I think.
Really looked like it was going to bend for
Yeah.
not the bowl full, but at least more of it.
Yeah, it did touch it. Yeah.
Yeah, Mark could just confirm, and yeah,
Yeah,
you
thanks.
did, yeah.
Thank you for that one.
Harry's like, yeah, great.
Real good bowl here from Jamie.
Meanwhile,
Oh, it just as soon as you
it's
say good bowl,
unfortunate
it dives,
because,
doesn't it?
yeah, I think it had the pace, really. He just didn't want to make that connection with Harry's bowls.
It's certainly changed Harry's shot now, hasn't it? Because he could just look to try and lift the grey bowls, but if he's a bowl tight, he's lifting one of Jamie's in. Doesn't want anything through the jack here either.
I think it's still got a B down the backhand, Josh. Don't you? Or will he try and play the draw on the other side?
The danger with the backhand is the pace that you need. You're not going to draw a shot on the backhand. And the
No.
pace you need to play to turn Harry's bowls up. He's also just got Jamie's bowl up for a cheap 2. If he turns it onto the jack, it could be as many as 3. So I do wonder if he might just switch to the forehand and try and draw a shot. Or you potentially play more down the backhand so that your
Or-
bowl's going through.
Yeah, or just play it on the wider side. Bend
Yeah.
back into your own bowls.
Yeah.
Needs to move now. Just on the outside again.
great try.
He's very
That was a
close
great
again.
try.
He had to play it on the wider side to avoid
Yeah, no,
Jamie's
absolutely.
bowl, didn't he?
Thank you. Just a whisker, Harry.
Well, 13-11 is the score. And as well as 18 days of live scoring available via the Bowls England website, don't forget we also have 18 days of live streaming available via Bowls TV. That's due to the success of last year. We're able to stream all 18 days of the national finals thanks to the support from Aviva. So you can tune in for free at bowlsengland.com/Bowls TV, where not only do you get to watch some fantastic games of bowls, but you get the delights of people like Sian and I droning on.
Well, there's always the mute button. We don't like it.
Kind of wish life came with a mute button sometimes. Sure, I'd permanently be muted.
Oh, don't be like that. Don't put yourself down in that way.
Good start from Harry again.
"18 inches. Now you hold one.
Oh, yeah, unfortunate there, Harry. Lifted Jamie in for shot, I think.
You hold one.
Yep, just confirmed by the marker there. Out 2 shots it is.
Well done.
Sort of a little salt in the wound, isn't it? Harry turns him up for shot and then he draws for 2. Good time to add. Well, Harry obviously just finding the gap with his last bowl. What a huge amount on for him here.
It did. Yeah. No, it did, yeah.
Down a good road again.
It's a little
The
bit
other
over the
side
top.
of it now, isn't it?
Yeah.
2, Harry.
Probably felt like Jamie's bowl was stopping him drawing shot there, I think.
Yep. 2 to Jamie, so another run of 3 ends on the
Match
bounce.
score,
6 shots
Devon
scored, making
15,
15, 11
Kent
up.
11 after 15 ends.
Try and bring you an update shortly of the other matches taking place this afternoon. Good start there from Jamie. And a good reply from Harry as well.
Yes, it is. You hold one, yes.
Well, this is very good again.
Jamie's just getting the better of the starts at the moment, isn't he?
Brilliant bowling from Jamie. Just netting in and picking up the jack.
Harry's having to sort of switch hands and play shots and change what he's doing, whereas Jamie very much just sort of drawing away.
Attacking this,
Gap,
just
I
getting the
think,
gap,
isn't he?
yeah. Just on the outside of what he wanted there.
Jamie will think about this. Is it likely to go? What's likely to happen? It's as though potentially the 2 bowls could go. Oh, I would say that was very deliberate from Jamie.
Yeah, Harry's in a bit of a pickle here. What's he going to play, Josh?
I think he's got to go again, hasn't he? He's just sort of Showing his cards there by going quick with the third.
Does he go quicker or will he keep it similar pace?
He doesn't tend to go really quick, does Harry? I mean, watch him fly at it now, but...
Go overarm now.
Yeah, take a run up with it. Very rarely does he really drive at things. He sort of tries to keep things under control. I mean, he absolutely can chuck them, but I think he'll just try and hit the target, and he's gone a lot less.
He's given this a chance. Needs to move now. He's got that gap again. And probably possibly turned his bowl out as well.
That's very harsh, that, isn't it? If it is a 3.
Jamie.
The 2 removed. If that is 3, that's desperately unlucky.
Thank you.
I think it is, you know. Yeah. 3 shots.
Yeah, that's harsh.
But another great setup from Jamie there, wasn't it? The first 2 bowls.
Yeah, incredible lead in from Jamie with his opening bowls.
Just applying so much pressure. I think it's a few times now that Harry has played that sort of in-between kind of pace, not really firm. And I don't recall one of them that's come off so far. He's found a lot of gaps.
He's had a few gaps, yeah.
I think it's a sign for me to play something a bit different. That's not working for you when we know how hard that is on this green, and you try and draw the shot, or you really commit a bit more and go for it. Because every time he's done that so far, he's not been far away, but I don't recall one that's worked for him at the moment. That's a good start. But at the moment, Jamie's just being sort of relentless with the close drawing
20
bowls,
inches.
isn't he? And it's sort of just like a cycle, isn't it? Because the more Jamie plays that, the more Harry feels he's got to convert and play shots.
Yeah, it's just piling the pressure on, isn't it?
No chance here for Harry to add another. I'd like to see him just stay down the forehand through the gap.
No, that one is 5, 10, 12, 14 inches short of jack-eye, and that one must be 16 inches short of jack-eye.
From the mat, that does look like you've probably got to change your hand, but the way the hands play.
Yeah, it just doesn't look very nice, does it? Those green bowls.
This is the problem with this side, isn't it? You switch to it and
You're forcing a line, aren't you?
yeah, you just sort of stay down that forehand and trust yourself. You're going to get more bowls about. Second chance down the forehand is you might get in the way and stop Jamie's shot being quite so easy to just draw through, turn either of his bowls up. Jamie can play that quite freely with that little bit of pace.
Yeah, Harry's got another chance here to close this end down a bit.
Yep. Certainly closer.
Yeah, it's a better line. Very much weight dependent. He's
Yeah,
played this
well
really
played,
well.
well
Well
done.
done, Harry. Well done.
Did Jamie Walker's last bowl stay on?
Yes.
Yes, it did, yeah. So he's always got that option. Both of his bowls coming into the head.
Yep, he won't be drawing it.
It's the jack up. Playing backhand.
Just looking for
likes
his
it.
own bowl. Is very close, Josh. Well played, Jamie.
That's a great bowl. Made his mind up to play the backhand.
And getting his own bowl solid, which in turn onto Harry's, both of Harry's 2 bowls move. That's a really good bowl and
Played
a cracking
that
result.
really well. All the pressure back on Harry now. That was what we were talking about earlier. That expectation that I know I'm going to have to play another bowl. He's gone from holding 2, potentially just adding for 3, to being 2 down and having to draw a shot here to stop himself being 20 shots to 11 down. Not sure he has.
2, thank you.
Yep, 2 shots it is. Right, it's Jamie with one hand on the trophy now. 20 shots to 11.
Match score, Devon 20, Kent 11 at 17 ends.
Just a quick update for you in the Amy Rose Bowl final. Very, very tight. Kent currently are leading 23-21 against Lincolnshire.
Very close indeed.
Yeah, and in the White Rose, Hampshire are 18-11 up over Warwickshire.
2 close games, and that's what's happening alongside us on A Green this afternoon. Yeah, good stuff from Jamie again.
Gap of 12 inches.
I think if you was to look back over this game, the amount of times that at this point in the end where both players have bowled 2 bowls that Jamie's been holding.
Yes, it is. Yes.
I think will be quite telling.
Yeah, he's had the upper hand for the last 2/3 of this match, certainly.
Well, as it stands, Harry has 1 bowl left to keep himself in this.
Yeah, I think 2 and a measure, Jamie. 12 inches short of Jack Eye.
20 shots to 11 up and holding 2 and a measure, so.
Just looking to cover Harry's
I
bowls.
think so. I'm not sure Harry would play this, but you don't drop a cheap one just in case. Double action there.
Could you move out of the shot, please?
Oh, this is the ball to stay in the match. H.Goodwin needs to draw the shot.
It's not far away, it's not quite
He's
made
away,
it. Yeah,
isn't
it's
he?
just going to bend away now.
Well, there it is.
The 2024 Bowls England men's singles champion is J.Walker with a 21-11 win over H.Goodwin. Valiant effort from Harry.
Absolutely.
Cracking run to get to this final. And played a good game of bowls, but he just couldn't stop that relentless push of that run of ends from Jamie.
And I think from across the game that we've seen today, Jamie was the deserved winner. Those first 2 bowls were relentlessly good at times and just constantly piling that pressure on Harry and making Harry have to change his hand, change his shots, play pace and then draw to save. And we know how tough that is on any rink, and we know these rinks, that's a real challenge.
Once Jamie locked onto it, he was putting Harry under all sorts of pressure, and he was just able to keep pushing forward, picking up ends. He dropped a 3, but Jamie didn't drop. He dropped 2 threes actually, but he only lost 6 ends in the entire match.
Well,
so
that shows his dominance, doesn't it?
Pretty comprehensive.
Yep, so there it is. Jamie Walker, your 2024 men's national singles champion, and Jamie will now represent England at next year's British Isles Championships and will also represent England in the World Champion of Champions event. So well done, Jamie. A fantastic game.
Yeah, brilliant game to watch. Some high quality bowls from both players, conversion shots, really good.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of great games, we have more coming up for you tomorrow as well. At 9:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, we have the women's triples last 32 match, followed by the men's pairs last 60 at 1 p.m. and then at 4 p.m. our men's pairs last 32. Obviously some of those players and those matches aren't actually locked in yet, but I'm sure there'll be great games regardless. We have some players for the 1 p.m. match, but others is yet to be determined. So thank you very much for joining us today on Bowls TV. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Thank you, good night.